good evening to you, Master. Good evening, Joseph, and all my dear Tao brothers and sisters who are participating in this lecture globally. I'm very happy to share and explain to you Lord Krishna's wisdom words from Bhagavad Gita, which is, being displayed here. Let me begin and take you to, the school days, right? And I'm sure everyone in their early school days learned opposite words. Up and down, happy and sad, cold and hot. Probably the purpose of teaching those was not only learning any language, but it was also to prepare us understand early in our life to remain calm in the extreme situations that life may throw on us. Isn't it so simple? When I open my laptop and I start working or focusing on a subject, the loud music played at the neighborhood disturbs a lot. But while I do my recording, I'm very happy about it, right? I'm doing the same thing on my instruments and the loud music is there. So it's all about what we are thinking or the perception of the mind that disturbs. The subject which is today, it's from chapter 2 and verse 14, where Arjuna is quite disturbed and wants to quit fighting. In actual verse, Lord Krishna addresses Arjuna by two different names. And it is very important to understand the actual verse which I picked up from the Bhagavad Gita online. Lord Krishna says, "O son of Kunti." Kunti was his mother. So it signifies the blood relation from his mother's side, and to address him again as "O sign of Bharata." Bharata was his father. So it signifies his greatness from his father's side. From both the sides, he is supposed to have a great heritage. So Krishna told Arjuna not to get overwhelmed and run away from his prescribed duties. He is a Kshatriya. Kshatriya means the warrior. And his religious principle is to fight, be it with some friend or relative. By following the regulations, knowledge, and devotion, he can avoid being disturbed and starts his duty to fight. While dealing with different kind of people and discharging our duties, right, be it as a professional or personal life, one has to learn to tolerate many things. These are boughs of happiness and distress which keep coming and are non-permanent in nature. When we are doing our duties, right, towards family, towards society, towards country, humanity, and duty towards self also, right? We go to our offices, children go to the school, women cook in the kitchen, and the soldiers guard the country. All are executing their duties in spite of climatic inconveniences of extreme hot and cold. How do they tolerate these? That is the point to ponder and learn. We are made by our beliefs, right? As we believe, so we will be. Hence, whatever we do, let's do it with full attention to every detail. When you get absorbed in such thing, right, you give your full attention to the detail, we tend to forget everything else other than what is our desire to do the best. Besides, we need to get organized, make it easy, and live the very moment. By doing this, we may overcome impulses and the lust of anger which arise in the body, and we can find real joy in adhering to all our duties. Now let me share a small story of Akbar and Birbal. Birbal, being one of the 9 gems of Akbar court, was known for his incredible ideology, intelligence, and conceptualization. One day, King Akbar asked Birbal to write one such quote which makes you happy if you are sad and depressed if you are contented. Following the command of the king, Birbal just thought for a while and wrote, "Ye waqt bhi guzar jayega." Now the English of that is, "This time too shall pass." So if you're sad, read this line. It may bring back happiness. And if you're cheerful and read this line, "This time too shall pass," it may get you to depression. I believe that life is fascinating due to the fact that it is unpredictable. You realize the importance of someone in your life just because you have no idea when you greet them or touch them or convey your feeling towards them for the last time. It is the fear of sorrow that happiness attracts everyone. If there would have been no pain or no distress, then the pleasure of happiness would have never been experienced. Feeling of depression or pain are like black clouds which are gathered around us, but very temporarily. Just think, sun always rises the next day after sunset. As long as the material body exists, there are actions and reactions. Once we have learned this simple principle, tolerance in the face of dualities such as happiness or distress, cold or warmth, we also become free from the big anxieties of life regarding the gains and losses which we keep calculating. Life is not a piece of cake. It is rather a brutal reality where willingly or unwillingly you have to accept both the extremes. Neither the period of happiness nor sorrow lasts forever, which was explained in the story of Akbar and Birbal to you just a while ago. They are phases of our lives which teaches us some lesson. Either we earn or we learn, right? I always end up giving example of music that I love a lot. Everyone has seen the piano, right? It plays melody, very nice, and has got black and white notes. While the white ones denote the brighter side of the life, right? The black ones for the darker side of life. Both are very important. The major thing is real melody cannot be composed without using combination of both the colors of the notes. Hence, life is most pleasant with extreme dualities, and we have to learn to withstand that.
That's all about my explanation, and thank you very much for your attention.